I've just had 2 calls in the last 24 hours with people who have business degrees, they've just finished uni and they're starting their startup businesses. And we're talking about marketing, or how do you market your business, how do you get it out there and make a bunch of sales to grow and scale your business, right? But here's what they don't learn at school, or at university for that matter. They don't learn how to market, they don't learn how to get their business out there. They certainly don't understand the best thing to market first. And why is that? Well, basically they're taught by university professors, these other academics that have never ever started a business in 9 times out of 10. Why would you go and spend, I don't know what a business degree costs, maybe what, 30, 40, 50 grand or $1,000 or something like that. To do what? Basically go and learn how to do business from people who only understand the theory. And in talking to these guys, they had all these great business plans. They've filled out, they've done their research, very academic, got all this stuff in place, got all our business branding and our branding portfolio, our list of products, our 6 to 12 month fetching plan and how it's all going to work. And ask them something really simple like, okay, what's the first product you want to market and how are you going to scale into your other products? And they're usually like, oh, I don't know. Which one do you think is best? My marketing plan says that I should use these different platforms, but I have no idea how to use them. And in that discussion, in both cases, we said, okay, well, what's your business model here? And one of them was like an online gaming, like a gaming lounge where people come and play games and had all these big plans to run tournaments and do all these amazing things. And I said, well, isn't the first step to get people there? Yeah, we can sell them all this coaching and you can do all this stuff, but that's all high-end product. Like, how are you gonna get people into your business to start with? And their little team was totally gobsmacked. And I said, well, how are you doing it at the moment? And they said, oh, we're charging this just for a one-off price. And your competitor research, what is everyone else doing? And they were like, oh, well, they have membership subscriptions and this and that. And I said, well, here's a pro tip. Why reinvent the wheel? Why not just go out there and create a subscription around what you're selling and get cash flow into your business? And then as you get a subscriber base, as you get people coming in or to your business, you've got loyal customers, then you can grow out into these tournaments and all these other things. You can't do that until you have, a paying base, right? And what was really interesting, they were like, oh, wow, that's amazing. We never learned that in 4 years of university. And I was just like, that's totally crazy, okay? So pro tip, we teach this to our kids in our Youth in Business program. The pro tip here is learn how to sell it before you build it, okay? You will learn so much more by trying to sell it first. Find out if the customer wants to buy it, understand what your price point is, understand, is it gonna be profitable? Is this gonna work first? And I'm a massive fan of selling it first and figuring out the plan around that later. Because if you can't sell it, you can have all the biggest plans, you can sit down for 6 months and write up the best branding policy or how you're gonna get out there. But unless you've actually made a sale, your business is really, really dead in the water, okay? And I won't go into the details of the other lady I spoke to, but this concept, this sell it before you build it, literally has made me multiple 7 figures, okay? So it's not something I say lightly. We've had kids, we don't know if you've never seen me before, we also run a program called Youth in Business where we teach kids under the age of 18 or 20 to start businesses, okay? And basically this is the plan. Start with $20, okay? You got $20 to start. In a month, see how much you can turn that into. And what's really interesting is the first time kids turned maybe $20 into, I think the record was $500 or something like that. Now, as the program's developed, now the kids in their first month are making over $1,000 with their first $20, and the record is over $5,000 in a month held by like an 11 and 12-year-old. So here's the thing, what I'm saying definitely works. Get out there, I'm not talking theory, I'm not an academic, but I do know how to start and launch businesses. I have multiple businesses I run myself, right? But here's the thing, you don't need to have a big massive plan. What you do need to have is a big massive action plan. How are we selling it? How are we getting out there? Who do we need to ring? How can we make our first 10 sales? Perfect, we made our first 10 sales. How do we make our next 20 sales? Oh look, the customer didn't actually want half the stuff that we put in our business plan. They actually want this product or that product. They want it in red. They want it bigger, bolder, faster. They want a smaller product. They want a more exclusive product. They don't want to spend $100. They want to spend $10,000, okay? All of those things you will learn much, much faster from actually dealing with your clients, actually dealing with people who want to give you money, developing a proper business that can be run through sales, okay? Not through planning, not through all the rest of the stuff that you'll learn at university by people who've never run a business. But at the end of the day, guys, that's how it's done. So get out there, think about, well, what is it in your business right now that you can sell? Maybe you're a startup business. Maybe you've been running for a few years and you're not quite sure. Like, what do you do next? How do you get it going? What's the best way to market? Do I market on Facebook? Do I market on Google? Do I go direct to consumer? What is the best way? And what I would probably do, if you're just starting out, I would look at, how do I get my first 10 sales? How do I get my first 20 sales? What's the best way to do that? And when you're talking to your customers, find out where they hang out. Do they hang out on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube? Where are they at the moment? What's the best way of getting in contact with them? Build your marketing plan around that. Okay, what are they searching for on Google? That's a great one. How can I get in front of these people? And if you're sort of intermediate, you're just getting started, how do you introduce this, sell it before you build it? Maybe you have like a new product or a new range of services that you want to get out there, right? How do we get that out there? So what you might want to look at is, okay, cool, model off what's already working. Have a look at your industry. Like if you're in a gym, guess what? Every gym offer a free trial. What is your industry offering right now that's working for them? What are the giants? The people who are spending like $1 million every single day, or maybe not every single day, like $1 million in marketing or hundreds of thousands of dollars in marketing every year. What are they doing? Go have a look at that. Here's a cool resource. If you want to see what they're doing on Facebook, you can go have a look at Facebook Ads Library. It's free. You can literally see what your competition is advertising. You can see their ads, you can see their copy, you can see what's obviously working for them. That's a totally free service. You can go check that out. Okay, so go out there, have a look at what's already working. But don't copy it. Okay, don't copy what they're doing. But you can definitely model on what they're doing, right? You can model on what's already working. Take what's already working, what copy, what ads, what marketing messaging, all of that is working for them. And customize it to your business. Customize what's already working. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? So at the end of the day, model on what already works. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say there. If you're intermediate, now if you're out there, you're already kicking some massive goals, how do you put the sell it before you build it system out there? And usually what I find with people in this level, maybe they're doing well over $10,000 a month. Usually they have a big, massive email list that they don't contend with, okay? They've got all these people who are on their database for such a long time and they haven't really sold them anything. If you've got a new product or a new service and you want to sell it before you build it, the best place to go to is what people would call your power base or your existing customer list. Go out to people who already know, like, and trust you. Ask them, hey, get on the phone, ring a bunch of them and say, we're about to launch this new product. We'd love to give it to you for free, just so you can test it out. What do you reckon? And what is the feedback on it? Make the sales. Refine the product, whether it's education product, physical product, whatever it might be, and get that out to them. Now, they sell it before you build it at different levels, is what I'm trying to say. If you're just starting out, model what's already working. How do you get your first 10 sales? If you're sort of at an intermediate level, again, model what's working, but find out, what's your messaging? How do you get yourself out there? Where are your people on what platforms? And if you're a bit more of an advanced business, you want a new service product out there in the market, go out to your existing customer base, okay? Find out what they want, get them to try it. Make some sales first and figure out how it's gonna work. I guess that's my reasoning around why university students really struggle to start a business. And I think that's why a lot of people, when they get into business, really struggle, because they come up with a better plan instead of taking the better action and making the better sale. So guys, if you've got any questions about how this concept works, how it might help you, please type them in. We'd love to help you in any way that we can. Maybe you have a comment, or someone like this someone who this has happened to. Maybe they've got a business degree. Maybe you're sitting at home with a business degree and you've never used it. Let us know. Like, what is it that you want to launch? Be happy to help you guys out in the comments section. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the notification, make sure you get alerted to our upcoming content. We're here to help you. We want to create a great community of people doing awesome things, and we look forward to helping you in any way we can. So guys, hopefully you found some value in that, and I'll see you on the next video.